Live.
We are
Hello.
live. Hello. Back at you.
Yeah, that's right. We are back. Jason is here. We're still waiting on Graham, but we're gonna start the pod anyway. Um, we'll do it real quick. We'll do a quick housekeeping
We'll,
projects here. Get those out of the way.
we'll dock Graham his pay for
Yeah,
the time that he's late, you know.
yeah. Let's pay the bills here. We want to thank Reland for supporting the podcast once again, as always. Um, if you know, as we train more and more, ride more through the summertime, we just got down with Ragbrai here, and I needed to recover every day because I had to ride hard the next day. So the protein powder came in handy as soon as we got off the bikes. We slammed it, and then we ate some food. So, and I think that really helped with the recovery process.
Real nutrition. Now, how many calories is that per, or how many grams of carbs per drink?
We can pull it up. I'm not sure, I'm not sure, but we can pull it up. But I also wanted to thank the great folks over World of Bikes also for being great partners of ours as well. Anyway, with that, let's jump into the podcast here. Jason, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, Graham's here.
I'm here.
We started without you.
I know. I shot you the text that said I'm ready to go, and then all of a sudden I get a notification on YouTube that we're going live. So I was a passenger for a little bit there. I thought about just joining the comments and just trolling you guys for a little bit, but figured out
I like this guy. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Good. You got some bikes back there.
I got a couple bikes back there.
Yeah,
just
nice.
A few. Yeah,
I'll send the bandits down to take care of your stuff for you.
Yeah, I mean, I got bars on the windows here. This is an old school house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No riffraff getting in here.
Hey, yeah, I can bring my. Let's see here. It's just not refreshing. I can bring my grinder. I'll make quick work of those bars. I'll be in and out before you know it.
Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on. So, speaking of bars and chopping things, no real transition there, but Aria, you just did the tour to Iowa, did you not?
Hell yeah!
Yeah. So how was old Ragbrai? And first off, for listeners that don't know, what does Ragbrai stand for?
Ragbrai is the registers annual great bike ride across Iowa.
Yes.
This year was the 52nd taking of it. Only the first time that we've ever made it into Minnesota. So we made it into Minnesota during the ride.
So what was the route? Where did you start and where did you finish?
We didn't know. We started in Orange City, northern Iowa, and
I don't know. So northern Iowa.
Guttenberg. We ended
up north. Way north. Was it snowing up there?
Up there.
It was snowing up there, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. No, it was so hot. We had headwinds the whole week except Saturday. Really. Actually, Friday we had a good day. I think that was a shorter day, 38 miles. And we had tailwinds that day, and man, I'm telling you, I'm glad we ride bikes, guys.
Ragbrai is a bicycle ride made for Aria because it's literally a party on two wheels. You're seeing music. There's places to stop and eat the whole time. There's beer drinking. There's partying. People are wearing costumes and riding like bikes backwards and upside down and on the wheel. Yeah.
It's nothing. It's there's nothing like it. It's just such a fantastic.
I highly recommend doing it once.
What was your favorite? I got a couple questions for you. I've never done Ragbrai. I lived in Iowa for 3 years and I never did it. It's on my list, I know, but I'm just always curious because I hear these crazy stories. So, what was your favorite? Not like Ragbrai affiliated like stop, but like how farms will set up like a rope swing into a pond or a slip and slide into a pigsty, or
Yeah.
I don't know what they do there, but what was your favorite non-Ragbrai stop?
Trying to think. So Ragbrai has been cracking down on vendors that are not registered under Ragbrai.
Really?
Oh.
They're going corporate?
They have gone corporate, that's for sure.
Did Lifetime secretly buy Ragbrai?
that would be so bad for that event. It will be the end of it. It will be the end of it. Yeah, there were not very many like street other offshoots that were outside of Ragbrai
Really?
that we could really see. No.
See, that's the
not
thing
really.
that's what interests me is like, coming up on some like random farm and there's like a creek running through it and they've got a slip and slide like that. That's what like I thought Ragbrai was about.
We looked for a inside every day and we didn't see one. We probably missed one. But we tried to, as we were riding, we're trying to look for stuff. We did we really couldn't find anything, but one of the best things we did, and now be in the video, I'm gonna make a few videos. Why not? We did, the firefighters put a keg, string it on this like really high high cables, steel cables, and then you get your team of 3, 4, 5, whatever, and then you have another. It's kind of like tug of war, but you have your fire hose.
Yeah, you got the fire hose. Yeah,
and you shoot the freaking keg.
Yeah,
and see who if you. Then the keg moves on a
kind of metal wire back and forth.
Try pushing the keg back and forth. Yeah.
See if you can push it all the way into enemy territory.
That's
so I'm
pretty
not going to
cool.
tell you if we won or lost. You're gonna have to watch the video. So that was cool because that day was really hot and you got drenched from head to toe. So that was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
We had swamp foot, but we had a boot dry at camp, so that was fun. That was good.
I did the Ragbrai a few times, and I do remember that when you're coming into those towns, people would set up the sprinklers on the side of the road there, and I was trying to hit every one of those sprinklers as coming into town.
Yeah, and those were all over the place. Over the place.
They put like PVC pipe arches, and you ride through them, and it just sprays.
Yeah, those are such a godsend. A godsend. But it was good, man.
So what are your top 5 tips for Ragbrai? You've done it. I've done it a few times now. Like I want to do it maybe next year or something like that.
I'd say, if you can't, the tent's tough. I did talk to a few people that are tenting it, and one of the things that comes up over and over is how tired. When you're tired, you like, especially if you're not riding fast, you get to town 6:30. Get your stuff from the truck or wherever the truck drops your stuff. Put your tent up. Take a shower, and by the time you go eat dinner and go to bed, it's like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then you gotta get up super early because that stuff has to be on the truck. I think by like 6:30 or something. Like that. Right. So you have like 5.5, 6 hours, maybe if you're really efficient. So it definitely doesn't favor the slow people. You get, I think after day 3, the stress adds up and you're tired. You get in the groove, but we were in an RV and I was tired, but we were riding fast, we were riding hard, and so I definitely, if you can go with a group, that helps. People show you the ropes, so you know where to get food. And so for us, we try in an RV, we try to park as close to the music as possible. We don't want to walk like a mile,
Yeah.
Why walk a mile after riding 70 miles, right?
Yeah.
So we try to get downtown. So church, if you can find a church, churches most often will have nice grass, and trees. So, or if you can find a church, you can, that's a good place. So if in a tent, usually they might let you shower in there, water, all that fun stuff. They have that. So I think that'll be my number 1 tip. But I think
RV over tent.
Yeah, RV over tent. But if you're resilient, you can do the tent.
There are groups out there that will, you sign on to be with them, and they will set up your tent.
Yeah.
and have your
Pork belly.
bag and stuff there in your tent. So all you have to do is find your camping spot, and your tent's already there. And a lot of times they'll have I know they have big tractor trailers that have the showers in them, and
Mhm.
they're, it's nice to have to do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll let you buy a shower pass for like the week, and you can just like jump in there. I know when we did BAM
Do
like
you
across
know?
Missouri, we took like 2 or 3 showers one day.
You know how much it is for 1 week for one of those pork belly setups? If you want them to carry all your stuff and set up your tent,
$1,000
How much?
bucks,
who wants to guess?
$1,000, $2,000,
$2,000.
dude. Why are we not doing this?
Do you really want to be setting up 100 tents in 100-degree weather in Iowa in summer?
Let's see, how many tents are they setting up? We've got
Lot.
Right.
I'd rather do that than sleep in the tents. My
Yeah.
thing is that like it's gonna be 90 degrees at night.
Yeah.
Like, how do you
Yeah.
sleep?
dude.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know how people do it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Poor Berkey. I think Berkey did it 2 years ago, and he borrowed a tent that I hadn't even
Yeah.
I hadn't opened in like 5 years, but it was a good tent. But I guess like some moths or something had gotten into it, or some mice. It had
Yeah.
holes all through it, so he slept like in a holy tent for the whole week, just roasting out there.
They do have there are some interesting little kind of like air conditioning, air circulation things that you can put in your tent, where it's like a
Fans.
fans, and some of them. Well, I think some of them are like a little air conditioner too. I think you can do that. Or expensive,
Yeah.
but yeah.
It's definitely a good time.
Yeah.
Definitely a good
Well,
time.
while you were out there, did you get to watch any of the Tour de France,
No,
or what was left
I
of
was
the Tour
out
de
there
France?
being my own tour.
Yeah, doing a tour of. I mean, it's
Yeah.
yellow. Yeah, everything's yellow out there with the corn. So
Hey, before we do the tour real quick,
yeah.
I wanted to talk about this the last time we talked. Did anybody catch Petcock doing the mountain bike race? Started
Dude, he's
30th and
Yeah.
ripped it, like went from 30th to first or something in 2 laps.
Yeah, I
Dude.
don't get it. I don't understand what it is about him, because like I know that the riders in the World Tour are arguably the strongest riders in the world.
Yeah.
But mountain bikers, well, first off, there's just so much technical skill involved. But I can't imagine that the top end mountain bikers in the world are that far off. I mean, some of them cross over to the World Tour and like stagiaire for World Tour teams. And like Pitcock in the World Tour, I mean, he's good. Like really good, actually. He's
Top
really good.
20?
Top, yeah, I would say in the world, probably top 15. Yeah, maybe like that. And maybe he just hasn't found his area to go. But like, what he does on the mountain bike when he goes over there, I mean, it's amateur. Like, I mean, he just crushes those guys. Like, there's not even a chance that any of them catch up.
He just walked away from all like just like boom, boom, boom. And then was like
it's wild.
he was a minute or 2 ahead at the end, I think. It was
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I mean, and I've tried to watch. Honestly, I've watched a few of the replays, because like most of those replays are on YouTube, which is kind of cool. So if you want to, you can go on YouTube and you can find the World Cup mountain bike cross country races. Is what we're talking about. But I watch him ride over stuff, and he looks the same as every other pro going over it. But yet he just stomps on the pedals and just pulls away. Like I don't get it. But yeah, he is so good.
But yeah, so Tadej Pogacar.
Yeah, well, before we do that, like, so Vanderpool, I think Vanderpool's like kind of done with road cycling, and so he said that his big goal is to win. He still hasn't won the world championship mountain bike jersey, and I'm curious to see, because that's his goal for this year. Like, that was his main target, was to win the world champs jersey. And with Pidcock doing all of this mountain bike racing, I assume he'd probably be going for it too. So who you got?
What happened to Vanderpool? Did he crash?
Did he crashes? Well, in the Tour?
Yeah, he crashed out because he didn't finish.
No. He didn't crash out in the tour. He got pneumonia.
Oh,
got
that's
pneumonia,
right. That's
right?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pneumonia.
Yeah, he got sick.
Yeah, I told my wife that, and she was like, "What? A pro athlete got pneumonia? A young 26-year-old got pneumonia? Like that's not right." So I don't know. Maybe he got his doses wrong or something like that and had to pull out.
I love the finish, the last day, and Wout winning the last day. That was
I know, man. What a cool.
that was awesome.
Yeah, so I know there's
like
a lot of
Wout so
controversy out there because like a lot of people want to see the sprinters have their sprinters championship on the Champs-Elysees, but what like that was so cool because and like props to Pogacar because like every other rider they sat up because they took the GC time at 50K to go, so that was like after 4 laps, and there's a lot of racing to go, and like props to him for Tade for being like, you know what, I'm gonna race, I'm going for it, and then for Wout to just drop him was
that was pretty
super
awesome.
impressive. Yeah, it was really cool
I
the rain.
Have you guys ever read the comments about MVP, MVDP on Pink Bike? Do you guys ever check out Pink Bike?
I feel like I've heard about this, but I haven't read the comments. Do they hate him or do they love him?
I like to go there. Like they just one of the comments is like, hopefully his bike handling skills are better after the Tokyo. You remember at Tokyo he crashed?
Oh yeah, he crashed out
crashes and stuff.
Yeah,
there's no love for him there. Some people will say they love him, but most of the comments are making fun of him.
I mean, it's fair. It's fair. He's like on the mountain bike. I don't get it. Another thing I don't get is like he is such a good bike handler. Like on the road, cyclocross world champion, and yet he crashes his mountain bike like more frequently than I would expect.
Now, obviously, there's no arguing. He's like probably all around there. Roadie, he's probably the best one when it comes to like roadies that can do.
Oh yeah, that can do what he does
in cyclocross.
True.
Like,
yeah,
I feel like when it comes to off-road stuff, that he's probably one of the best in the tour.
Yeah,
he was a jingle cross.
Yeah,
and he like tabletopped the big ramp that they have.
Yeah.
It's up flat, and I swear to God, I watched him like launch and
on
totally
the cyclocross
tabletop.
bike.
Yeah.
Did he go over did he clear it every time?
Oh my God. I know the time I saw him, he jumped almost the whole thing. It was pretty freaking rad.
Yeah.
He was going so
He
fast.
must not have been racing real mountain bikers.
Yeah.
I
don't know. The tires are too fat for him on a mountain bike. That's his problem.
Yeah.
He needs skinny tires. Like put him on some 35s and he'd be.
That was the weekend Wenzel hung out with him. They went to like lunch and hung out all weekend.
No, that's crazy.
Wenzel hung out with him like the whole time.
That's wild. Have you ever seen the video? Maybe you can pull it up. But the craziest thing I think, or not craziest, but one of the craziest things I've seen him do is he's riding along in the Peloton, and there's a rock on the road, and he's in like road bike, and he just lifts his front wheel up, kicks the rock off the side of the road, and keeps riding. It's like one of the craziest things. He's a beast on skinny wheels, skinny tires. Not so great maybe on. He
definitely makes the. Let's. I think I found it. Let's see if we can share it.
Yeah. Watch this. Like
I mean, that's
pretty
a
classy.
show off.
You gotta wear white shoes to do that.
Yeah, you gotta do that. Yeah,
that's why I have white shoes. Yeah.
So
they make me fast.
So Vingegaard got second.
He was in the race. He was there. He participated. No, he did well. Yeah, he did well.
He did. I mean, it was a solid race. I mean, it was a typical Tour de France where, first place really gets out there, and it was a minute or 2 minutes.
I think it ended up being like 4 minutes
at the end. It was a minute
like 4:11 or something like that
for most of the race.
Yeah, I mean, I think I think if I have to Jumbo came in probably knowing that Tade was stronger than Jonas.
Yeah.
Like they probably knew that.
Yeah.
Or Visma, not Jumbo, Visma. However, I think what they were going to try to do was like with Simon Yates and Matteo Jorgensen and maybe even like Sepp Kuss, if he was on a real Hummer, would be like, okay, we are going to survive the first week, which was a really tough first week.
Yeah.
And then when the Pyrenees come, we're going to try and get, 3 of these guys into the top 7.
Yeah.
And then, sorry about that. And then be able to roll attacks on Tade and tire him out. Because if you look at the last stage, I thought the last stage was a perfect indication of what Visma wanted to happen in the Tour in the mountains. You had Matteo Jorgensen in that breakaway with Tade and Wout, and Wout sitting on the back doing nothing. And Matteo attacked 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 times. And every single time Tade closed the gap. And then when Wout went, Tade didn't have it. And that's what they wanted to do in the mountains. The problem was that first week, I think, was too difficult for those guys to last. I mean, like Simon Yates had done the Giro, so he's tired.
Yeah.
Sepp Kuss has just been off his game for a while, to be honest with you. And then Matteo just didn't have it on a couple days. And so they lost all their firepower to beat him as a team. And then he just ran away with it. And like props to Jonas for doing everything he could. Like he attacked and attacked and attacked. But I think when you look at it, like Tade is probably 0.5% better than Jonas. Like that's probably it. Maybe even less than that when you look at like what their numbers are. But that 0.5% over the course of 2,000 miles makes a big difference. And if you can't eliminate that 0.5% with your teammates, then you just can't beat him. And at that point, it was over. Minus a crash or something along those lines. But still a cool race and cool history to see.
So who got third?
Florian Leipowitz, which that's another interesting story too. Yeah, so he's a young German. And people knew about him, but I think he signed for Bora, Red Bull Bora, like last year, and was really signed on to be a domestique for Roglic. Like Roglic was like the money signing for Red Bull Bora when they made this big change. But Roglic had a good tour and then tried this crazy attack on, I think, like stage 19, and it didn't work. He got brought back. Like Leipowitz actually kind of helped chase him back. And I think Roglic was like, you know what? I'm out of this team. I'm done. And he lost like 11 minutes on the last day. So I think he quit. But yeah, Florian Leipowitz, I think he's the future of Red Bull. That unless Remco decides to come over, which like I've heard stories that he might be coming over there. But yeah, cool to see a young guy on the podium. I mean, him, Ben Healy, Oscar Onley.
Ben Healy was a big name.
Yeah, I think like these are the guys, Tade even said he's 26 now. He thinks like Tokyo 2028 might be his like last go at cycling, and then he'll retire. So these guys like Ben Healy, Oscar Onley, Florian Leipowitz, like Joel Almeida, like these young guys, like that's who we're going to be talking about in a few years. And it's fun to see them not just, be in the discussion, but really like be on the podium and like have a battle. So
who was the Colorado kid that was there a couple years ago? McCrae.
Oh, Lawson Craddock.
Yeah. What happened to him?
He retired. He was on EF for a while, and then I think he signed with Jayco, the Australian team, for a year or two. I think he retired last year, and I think he's out in Arizona just like ripping up group rides and doing stuff like that. So he's just living his life.
Yeah.
He was good though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought
he was supposed to have some more promise for the American representation in the Tour.
Yeah.
I guess that was a couple years ago. So
that was a long time ago. Yeah. I think our big American hopes now are, Quinn Simmons.
Simmons, that was a name I heard a lot and saw a lot of. Yeah.
I got to say, Quinn Simmons represented basically everything that America is right now. Like, he was controversial. He was loud.
Yes.
I mean, got to give it to him. He was pretty dang
Doesn't
strong
he have
and did a
long
lot of work.
hair and a beard?
Oh yeah, he's got this long flowing hair and a like hand. Or you should pull a picture up of Quinn.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You know,
he's
that beard style he's got kind of crap off.
he's not loved in the peloton and among cycling fans in general. I think he's earned himself not his riding style per se, but some of his like social particulars have earned him some backlash, I guess you could say. But man, there was that funny. Go ahead.
No, I saw some stuff, some posts on Instagram about some of his social stuff. I'm like,
He did a lot of work.
He did a lot of work,
Yeah.
and some good work. I mean, he won probably 2 of the stages for his sprinter, Jonathan Milan. Like, single-handedly won him those stages.
Yeah.
And they kept calling him, like, even on the radios, like the team radios were calling him Captain America. Yeah.
not so much, not so fast. Captain
Yeah,
America.
I guess in that sense he is.
So who won? Did Milan then win the green jersey then?
He won the green jersey with like one of the, I think, lowest point totals ever for the green jersey. Like, there was some discussion around whether Pogačar would go for the green jersey because there were any mountaintop or middle mountain stage had like a pretty big point bonus for on the finish. So yeah, but it didn't happen.
That's the best picture I could see of his freaking beard.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. All I got to do is shave it right here, and I'd be a.
Yeah,
Shout out to Quinn Simmons though. I mean, he did propose to his girlfriend on the
Was that him?
That was him. That was him.
Because how old is he anyway?
48. It looks 48.
He was born in 1776. That's all I know.
Well, that beard say he looks like a Western gunslinger, you know. Back in the day.
Yeah.
Doc Holliday.
So you guys ever watch that? Yeah, Doc Holliday. There you go, right there. That's it.
I mean, Cowboy Quinn Simmons. That sounds like a outlaw.
Yeah.
Is out there? Did you guys see that taco? That dude that was trying to finish, like trying to bomb the finish, and he got one side wiped by the.
I think he broke his collarbone.
Oh,
Who?
It looked like he did.
I hope he did.
Oh, the spectator that jumped on.
Yeah,
that was crazy. I saw it happen, and I saw the security guard like deck this rider, and I was like, "What just happened? Did some poor Astana guy just get like crushed?" Yeah, it blew my mind.
Yeah, he got taken out and was rolling around holding his shoulder after he hit the ground hard.
Yeah,
like, what?
Man, I really worry.
Yeah, right there.
Boom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? It's just ridiculous. The first one, how do you get juked by a guy on a bicycle? He juked the first cop.
Oh, he didn't want to get knocked out.
He gave him the back smack.
Like,
Get out of here.
And now you got a collarbone and taking you straight to jail. You know, it's like at least they have health insurance. You know, government health insurance. They'll be all right.
Yeah,
they'll patch him up.
Yeah.
But how do you do that? How do you get juked? But I don't know. These guys are kind of wild. It's kind of like soccer fans, just too wild.
I don't know, man. Like, I worry. We've talked about it before, but I worry about the sport. And they're gonna seal it off before too long. There'll be barriers all the way up and down the mountain.
I don't know. You think so? You think?
Well, I think there would be right now if they could pay for it.
Yeah.
But they can't afford it. That's the problem. They have to let it go.
And also, I think the EU has a lot of regulation with road closures and stuff like that. So I think
I didn't see that there were a lot of fan altercations on this one.
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, there weren't any like sprinters headbutting cell phones or the only fan altercation I really thought was funny did you guys see when Julian Alaphilippe was climbing to the top of the mountain and a fan had a sign out for Wout van Aert? She had like sat there all day long, and she had like had this cardboard sign for Wout, and Julian Alaphilippe was like in the breakaway, and it's cold. And so like back in the day, I don't know if you guys knew this, back in the day when riders would get to the top of the climbs, like soigneurs and fans would be there with newspaper, and they would stuff newspaper down their jerseys just to keep themselves warm and block.
Yeah, they roll up a newspaper, open up their jersey, stick a newspaper in there, and that would
so that's kind of gone now. You know, usually like the riders can get a hold of like a gilet or a jacket or something like that. But Julian Alaphilippe's just riding along doing this like normal, like jumping all over the place kind of thing. And this fan's holding out this sign, and he just grabs the cardboard, rips it out of her hand, tears off a piece of it, throws down the rest, and then like stuffs it down his jersey. And he was doing it so he could stay warm.
Yeah.
And so like he rode to the finish, and he's like, you know, thumbs up, like hanging loose to the camera, laughing about it and everything. And so then apparently the girl was just like so upset because she had made this sign, and I think what the sign said was like, "Wow, you don't know this yet, but we're getting married." Like, so she I swear, I think that's what the sign had said. So she like posted about it. It went viral on like Twitter and social media. And so Julian Alaphilippe found out about it, and so he arranged like a meet and greet the next day for her and Wout and with whatever sign she had left. But
he redeemed himself. He redeemed himself because I like that's kind of like, you know, you don't want the fans to do stuff like that, and then you do the opposite to them too. So that's nice.
Yeah, I mean there have been some pretty bad things though. Like I mean like the Omi Opie sign. You know, I think the riders have a little bit of right to throw it back at the fans and you know but it was pretty funny.
Not to a young lady that's trying to find a future husband. You don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't learn anything. You don't get in the way of life.
I mean, too bad for her. Wout's got 2 kids and a wife, and you know.
Yeah, he's pretty devoted to the family too. Because like, didn't he like leave the tour last year to go to the kids'
play or something?
The birth and stuff. Yeah.
His play. Rio. It was Oklahoma going on in Boone, Belgium. You know. Yeah, he did. I think he did leave last year for his child's birth, which is soft.
Overrated.
It's soft, if you ask.
Ride your bike. Overrated. The wife will understand. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but good thing my wife doesn't watch this podcast or listen to it, so I can say whatever I want. Yeah,
it's one thing to not, you know, dip out of a podcast to go put your kids to bed. It's another thing to jump out of a race to go to kids' birth.
Yeah,
to go to kids' birth. I guess it is important to be there, huh? You know.
So what was the so back to Ragbrai real quick? What was the wildest bike you saw this time around?
Oh, so there's a guy. Let me see if I can find it. But he was riding one of those penny farthings.
Yeah.
And he's wearing like all Captain America stuff. You know. Yeah. He's wearing the American flag every day. Like that's his jersey. His bike is also painted that way. I'll see if I can find his website. But I was talking to him, and he said that the Amish make the wheel for him.
Yeah.
Because you can't get those wheels anymore.
Yeah.
So he goes to the local Amish community where he lives, and they make the wheel for him. Yeah. I was like, that's pretty cool. But Wednesday was headwind, 70 miles, like the hottest when we had that heat wave.
Dude, that would have been hell on a penny farthing.
Oh, can you imagine?
All the wind you're catching up there.
What was his? Did you ask him what his like chain ring and?
There's no chain. It's
he's turning the
whole there's thing. No chain. Yeah, that's right. It's all turning in the front. So how do you? Man, how fast could he go? Like 10 miles an hour?
Well, it all depends on crank length and wheel size.
Yeah.
Because one revolution of crank, and that's what I talked to a guy that rode a penny farthing, and he said that the worst part about riding do this Ragbrai thing is your shins and your legs are just roasted because you're not getting full leg extension when you're pedaling.
Right. You're just like getting just enough to get it around.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
they make those those new cranks now that everybody's going to 165, 155.
Yeah.
They make those cranks look like
Yeah.
child's play.
They're like
You know.
100s or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did on the 70 miler. I think it took him 13, 14 hours.
No
Think
way.
He camped in a tent that night.
Well, well, and then, I mean, you had 14-mile-an-hour headwinds that day,
Yeah.
and I think it peaked out almost 100 degrees.
Does he have like a penny fairing that he can put on his farthing?
No, he's just sitting up there catching that headwind the whole time.
So
Man,
down in Virginia, I forget that Fredericksburg, I think it is Virginia. They close off part of the town and they do a penny farthing race every year.
I'd be about that. I think it'd be
Like-
cool.
50 people. I want to go see it really bad. I just want to go see it. I don't know that I ever want to ride a penny farthing though. That's those tall bikes. What do you think of those
I would
tall
do it.
bikes?
Ooh. I would like to try a tall bike.
Dude, I'd be so worried about falling.
Yeah. I feel like once you get going though.
Once you get going, yeah.
but you fall from
yeah.
you fall from 5-6 feet high.
I know.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that you have to get comfortable with is coasting and balance. Like it's like, are you comfortable? Are you guys good at riding with your hands off your handlebars? Like, do you feel comfortable like sitting up and like
Sometimes.
Yeah.
doing stuff like? Because it's the same mentality, right? Like, because I would assume on those tall bikes, you got to like get them going at a certain speed, and then like, as you're crawling up and like get on it and get it going. And the same when you're getting down, like you can't be like stopped when you're getting down.
Yeah.
You got to be like rolling and then climb down it and then hop
Crawl.
off.
You gotta like handholds, like climbing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is like you got to be really comfortable with that like balance of coasting, right? I mean, it's so different than some mountain bike trails. Like when you really think, I was thinking about this the other day. I was riding. I was like, there's some drops and like some dips that, I mean, if you were to be stupid and hit your front brake and go over the front,
Yeah.
you're falling 10 feet onto the trail. Easily.
And you're falling 10 feet at speed.
At speed. Yeah.
Which really even increases. So the last day we had like 2 mile climbs. So for Iowa is that's a lot. And
It's
I
like
think
Mount
average
Everest.
like 6%, but people were super mad at Ragbrai because we had 2 downhills. Obviously, what goes down must come out. As we were heading into Gothenburg, we had 2 long climbs and 2 crazy downhills. I mean, I think I maxed out like 40 miles an hour on one of them. And that's because I was trying to be even conservative. Because you're weaving through riders and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Super sketchy.
And my wife was like, "You better not get hurt. I'm gonna once you have broken collarbone, then I'll break the other bones in your body." So I was trying to be conservative, but people were so mad. Like, how could Ragbrai send us down such a steep hill? I'm like,
Down a hill. Bike riders complaining about going down a hill.
yeah. People were like livid that because it was raining,
Yeah.
But it's like, you never rode your bike in the rain?
Yeah.
You also did not look at the GPX file every morning to see, or the night before to see where you're gonna ride. I mean, if it's too steep, get off the bike and walk. Like some of that stuff I thought was nonsensical. I'm like, come on, guys, like let's find the real trouble here. Like not finding food in the last 2 towns. That's the real thing that I want to.
The real thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Hey, side note, talking about going downhill. So I hit my top speed ever on a bike the other day.
Whoa.
What is it? What was it? 50?
You end up
55?
59.
Whoa.
59.
What
Yeah.
were you riding?
I was on my e-bike.
Holy cow!
Oh, well, at least that was a big, big wheels and stuff, dude. 60 miles an hour on a road bike.
Yeah. I've been close. I've been like 55 on the road bike, and I've never done this descent on a road bike before. Because like I did this like mount. So my e-bike is that one right there. So it's a drop bar mountain bike, like 120 on
Is that your
the front.
salsa one?
Yeah, the salsa.
Yeah.
So like I rode, there's a downhill park that we have. And so I did like the trail, like the escalator trail up to the top, and then got on the road, did a lap around the mountain, and then descended one of the mountain roads called Roberts Mill. And I've never ridden up this road, and I've never ridden down this road. Never ridden up it because like I'd need like a 30-60 or something like that to get up it, because it is like 18% for like a good long while.
Holy cow.
But yeah, I let it ride, and I was terrified. It was, there was a moment where I was like, I haven't checked through my bike well enough to be going this fast. But yeah, it was nuts.
You know, when I did the triple bypass out in Colorado, there were a couple of long descents there, and I know I got into I don't remember how fast I went. I think it was like 55 or something was my top speed, but dude, I was going down that. I had disc brakes on my gravel bike.
Yeah.
Wider tires. Like I was running like 32s or something. And I'm going down fast. And there's guys on a rim brake, aero, carbon wheels passing me. And I was like,
yeah. It's wild.
Well, they must know the roads at least. I give Smiley's.
Yeah.
That they knew.
I mean, I was curious to know what the KOM was for that descent. You know, because I recorded mine as an e-bike ride, so it's like it's hard to compare on Strava. I know you don't really use Strava that much, but like it's hard to compare. But I was looking, and like the average speed was like 4 miles per hour faster than what I had done, and it's got some like serious switchbacks, like with some steep turns. So I don't know if these guys did it at like 5:36 in the morning when there's no traffic or something like that. But
you think they were on mountain bikes or on?
No, they got to be on road bikes, like sticky, tired road bikes.
Yeah.
Hey, my dog's making it.
There's a dog. Hey,
Murph, sit. Oh,
well,
I can't see him. Yeah,
I'm actually going to do a gravel race.
Are you?
Saturday. Yeah.
What do you got planned?
It's like a 50-mile gravel race called the Mid-State Gravel Grinder. It's up near State College. The registration's paid for. I'm taking the shop van up. I think I'm going to camp the night before. And it's like 50 miles with 4,000 feet of climbing, I think. 3,500, 4,000.
How's it broken up? Is it like pretty punchy out there, or is it more sustained long climbs?
It can be punchy, but they're longer climbs.
Like 2, 3, 4 milers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, those are the best kind of races out here. I feel like it's fine to be punchy for a while, but like you need something to just kind of like relax into and just grind at, or else you just ruin yourself. I feel like on the gravel out here.
We did a group ride on Sunday, and it was my Strava didn't show up because my Garmin got twisted around. I started the route. I rode to the start, and then when I started the route because I wanted the directions, and when I started the route, I don't know, it didn't start for some reason, so I lost 15 miles. But I ended up with like 43 miles with 3,500 feet of climbing, and I think it was more closer to 62 miles with 5,000 feet of climbing, maybe.
It's a pretty big day.
It was a big day. I'm still feeling it. I was tired yesterday and today.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a couple easier rides this week and just do like some Zone 2 stuff. Try and stay loose.
Can I ask you a question about Zone 2? How do you do it? Like, and keep interested in your riding? Like, 'cause Zone 2 is, I mean, for me, and like I feel like a lot of people that are like maybe not ultra fit, Zone 2 is such a low wattage and such a low heart rate that it is hard to ride that slow.
It is. It is.
Although, I guess for me, I don't mind. I do like to ride fast, but I don't mind Zone 2 rides, because to me, if I know I'm gonna do 4 hours, and just Zone 2 is what I'm training for, I just I'm like, all right, let's make some stories, let's ride, let's see all this stuff. Just like,
that's
I just Just try to see the sights, taking the sights.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you got to do. You got to try and find a route that's interesting but not challenging.
Yeah,
So, like,
because I feel like a lot
And
of
that's
times.
the hard part. Sorry, I mean, like that's the hard part is like, you know, and Jason, you probably live in this similar place that I do. It's like anything you want to ride that is like remotely fun or interesting means you're probably wanting to get up to elevation.
yeah,
And that means that you're on a climb.
Blowing the heart rate out.
And if you're on a mountain bike, like there's no way because it's like so punchy and up and down. Like I cannot ride zone 2 on a mountain bike unless I'm riding on gravel.
yeah.
And, like,
well, yeah, you can't do zone 2 on a mountain bike.
Yeah.
Really.
And like, so how do you train for that? Like, I mean, like, how do you ride your mountain bike, get better at mountain biking, and then stay in zone 2?
I don't
can't do it.
I don't ride my mountain bike in zone 2. I'll take my road bike or my gravel bike,
Now,
and I'll just do a flat road.
Like woodpecker, is not a whole lot of elevation. So if you're not trying to go fast, you have to be disciplined, obviously, right? You have to know what the mission is.
Yeah.
But like for us woodpecker, like that's usually my recovery ride and stuff is where I go there, unless somebody passes me and I have to make a case for it.
Woodpecker, you can do zone 2 on woodpecker all day long.
Yeah, unless somebody passes you and then like, oh, I gotta catch him, I gotta chase him down,
And I was on woodpecker with somebody. They were behind me, and we were zipping along through there, going pretty good. And we come up behind. There's a guy and 2 kids, and the little girl was on a bike that was probably 2 sizes too big. Like if she would have even jumped off the seat, like she was standing up to pedal. If she would have jumped off the seat, she wouldn't have touched the ground. She would have got hung up on the crossbar. In fact, when we got up behind her, I just rode behind her to watch them for a while because I didn't want to scare anybody. And it was kind of cool watching these little kids ride in the trails. And they did there's a little log over there in the one spot.
Yeah.
They did that, and then they saw that we were there, and the dad's like, "All right, pull over." And the girl, she like did a cyclocross off, like she rode off the trail and like swung her leg over and jumped off the bike because she couldn't put her feet down. I was like, good job. I think I might have been with Willie.
So last week there's a friend, Ivan's mom's friend lives in Austria, and brought his 2 young daughters, 14 and 9.
Yeah.
Maybe 10, maybe she was 10. But, obviously, they're in Europe, so they ride, but it's just commuting rides or going to school ride. And they did the whole week.
Yeah.
The youngest one took a Wednesday off. But, I mean, they were out there for 10, 12 hours a day.
Yeah. Wow.
But those kids were tough. I just can't, like, the mentality, the mental part of like riding 60 miles, in 10 hours, right? Like that's a whole different level of suffering.
And they rode the whole thing?
Did the whole thing.
Yeah.
And they even had bags. Some bags.
Oh, wow.
We carried a lot of their luggage we ended up carrying for them in the RV.
Yeah.
But these little girls, they just, with coming from Austria, they don't have the same humidity we have here in the heat.
Yeah.
And they were riding on,
Austria, that's elevation though. They've been conditioned to higher elevation than
maybe they could have stayed in the valleys the whole time.
There's no substitute for Iowa humidity. Look at some of the Midwest, Emporia, Unbound. Look at Gravel Worlds. Look at how people fall, like fast guys fall apart in the Midwest humidity. It's just, and then the rollers of the Midwest also,
You fold in the humidity, and you're one of the fastest guys I know.
I do. So I didn't plan the trip very well, so I left my element. I didn't take it. I didn't take enough. So I'm slamming. It was hot, so I was slamming like 6 bottles a ride, and I realized I only had like 4 elements to go. I was like, man, So I decided to skip Element on Tuesday. And like clockwork, it was a 70-mile day, mile 55.
Did you cramp?
Oh, man, I couldn't even like unclip. I couldn't even unclip. It just locked up.
Oh.
I
Dude,
was
I've
like,
been-
okay.
It's so funny you mentioned that. Like, so I've been riding in the heat recently here, and maybe I'm just not used to it, but I usually put Element in my bottle. And
Mhm.
I've just been out and I haven't reordered from the feed like I should. And I have been cramping. Like, my
Yeah.
hands are cramping. Like, I was lifting weights, my back was cramping. Like, it was like, so bad.
Yeah,
I
you
need
need that salt.
it's electrolytes for sure.
Dude,
Yeah,
I did that whole ride the other day. I didn't
without
cramp at
drinking
all.
water.
I barely drank. I
Jason,
a bottle,
you know, we should ask
scratch labs, and like a quarter teaspoon or quarter tablespoon of salt in there.
Mhm.
I think
Have
I
you ever
drank.
done a sweat test, Jason?
No,
See, I did one,
I have-
and
I haven't
sweat.
done mine yet.
What's your number? How many milligrams do you sweat now?
No, I haven't done
Oh,
mine.
you haven't done one.
But I think I'm one of the heaviest sweaters that you'll ever run into.
Dude, yeah, I'm like 1350 milligrams per hour of sodium,
wow.
which I've always had salty jerseys. Like when I finish,
Yeah.
so now like I use the Flow formula as like high sodium, which has for every 2 scoops is like 800 milligrams. So if I do 3 scoops, it's like 1200 milligrams of sodium, and then I add Element usually on top of that, and that's, I mean, I have to.
Yeah.
It tastes
No,
terrible.
so
It's awful.
yeah, but so I do maple syrup, right? So I do maple syrup, and then I throw a whole capsule of Element in there, so 1,000. And if I do that like on every hour, I'm good.
Yeah.
If I skip, like I think actually usually I might be forced a day and a half of riding before I'm like game over. You
So
know,
you're doing maple syrup in how big a bottle?
21 ounces.
That's all
And I'm
maple
doing-
syrup.
No,
How many
I'm
grams
doing
of carbs
probably
is that?
about 2, 3. Probably doing about 2 to 3 ounces of maple syrup.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then-
so 2 to 3 ounces of maple syrup, and then the rest is water.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not like maple syrup to the
No.
dome,
No.
like
No.
not like that. Okay.
See, I
Yeah.
do the maple syrup. I have one of those hammer gel flasks. It's like
Yeah.
a bottle this big. I fill that with maple syrup and honey and salt, and you're putting the maple syrup right into
In
your
the water.
water
Yep.
with
Does
your
it mix?
Element.
No, I don't do any mix. I stopped doing
No,
mixes.
no. I'm asking, like, I would imagine if I make my daughter pancakes all the time, and like when I'm cleaning out her plate, and I put water on the syrup, it like doesn't mix. Like,
No,
it mixes so
It
well.
does
really?
It does, yeah,
Oh,
it does.
so well. You know, because I looked at like buying it, you know, but if you buy it through the feed, it's crazy. Let's be honest, it's a $50 a gallon for maple
Yeah.
syrup, so it's not cheap.
So
And if
what's
you
your brand?
buy-
Are you like Kirkland brand or what?
Kelowna.
Yeah.
I just pick it up in Kelowna. We just buy it in a huge glass jar this big, and then I just, you know, in the RV, I just take smaller bottles of it.
So what flavor
I do
of what flavor element are you?
Now, no stereotyping here, but watermelon is my favorite.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
I knew you guys were
Watermelon
like,
salt.
Of course,
Watermelon
of course,
salt.
the black guy likes watermelon.
Dude, that's one of my favorite ones, the watermelon.
Well,
it's delicious.
I'll buck the
I like
trend
the
because-
mango too.
Oh, mango chili. Mango chili is the best.
Yes,
Like,
that is good too.
it's so good because like you get the little bit of spice, just a little bit. I love it. That's the white guy in me area. Like, I don't want a lot of spice. I just want just a little bit of spice.
You
Just
know,
a
they
tiny
look at
little
it,
bit.
they're like the gringos only want a little bit of
Oh,
spice.
dude,
you know?
I'm gringo. I'm like white queso and cheese and
I
rice.
feel like you
basically.
should be a
It's-
coffee guy.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still a coffee guy.
Dude,
We
do
have,
you
like,
do
this-
coffee drinks, like coffee, gel shots or anything? Have you done those?
Oh, I used to. So
So-
when I used to do gels, I was like coffee was my flavor, and then I
Really?
realized that mix for drinks was like out there in the world, and it
Yeah.
got so good that like I haven't done it taken a gel. I actually have these like frozen gels in my freezer which are expired, but I might still try one.
Yeah.
But I got those like when I was sponsored by the feed. I was like, okay, I'll send me some of these. I'll try them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't done a gel in
Yeah, I never
4
did, I never
years.
did the coffee. I've
Yeah.
only done like the peanut butter and the chocolate once or twice, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I even don't like caffeine. Like I used to do the caffeine gels or the caffeine mix. I don't like that anymore either. And like
I like the caffeine stuff. I like the fruitier tastes or cinnamon.
Of
Yeah.
course you do.
yeah, I do the high sodium flavorless. But that's just like it just tastes like kind of slightly salty water, and that's what I do. Maybe a lemon lime scoop mixed in every once in a while, but just flavorless.
So I've been doing this, but I only do this towards the last, like if I'm doing a 70-mile ride, maybe the last 20 miles, I'll shoot a couple of these.
Yeah.
And they taste okay, you know. It's kind of hard, but they've been really good. So I'll just do, you know.
I like the honey stinger stuff.
Yeah.
The gels that I do like are the isotonic gels, like the Martin or Science and Sport. Have you tried those isotonic gels? They're like instead of like
try malts and stuff.
Yeah, instead of like that icing taste or texture, it's like a Jello, more like Jello, and so I really like those. Plus, those are nice because you don't have to drink water. Like they don't require water to digest. They are set up to where you can just digest them. But again, like I don't take gels. I just drink mix if I'm gonna do it.
You know, after Unbound 200, after a while, it's like, everything's sitting here, right? Because you're trying to eat, and I just decided I wanted to kind of go as neutral and natural as possible.
Yeah.
Obviously, I do the honey stinger stuff's pretty good, but I think I only got that for the caffeine part of it, so that I could get that boost, if I'm starting to get a little off course there and getting tired. But within reason.
I'll probably do two big bottles of it'll be water with scratch and salt in them, and then I'll probably do some of the those Stroop waffles, and I'll probably do my flask of syrup, honey, and salt as well. That's probably going to be my race fuel.
So how many do you try to aim for like carbs per hour, or is it just like you're just kind of like I think this is what I'll need?
Well, it's like you always want to shoot for about 100 to 200 carbs an hour. So
200, your stomach can handle 200?
Oh no, not 200 calories.
Oh, okay. I was about to
no, carbs what? 15, 20, 10?
No, I do an hour. I do about 110.
Yeah, I try to do like 80 to 90. And that's just because I don't
calories or carbs?
Carbs. That's like two. So I think 60 carbs is like 240 grams of calories, or maybe it's 90 grams of carbs is 240 calories or something.
I know if I fill up my little flask, that's I if I hit that 3 times, once an hour 3 times, and then do a Stroop waffle here and there, I think that'll.
How many carbs does a Fireball shot have in it? That's got to have some carbs in it, right?
I touched that stuff one time. I will never touch that stuff again.
Although, if you're riding and you take like high level, you're anaerobic or tempo, whatever you want to call it. What are the effects of alcohol? Do you think it just gets broken down into sugar and you use it?
Well, I would think you probably catch a buzz a lot quicker.
Like at what point in the intake do you get to that point where it's like it becomes detrimental to keep drinking as your primary nutrition source. Like, it's
Well,
gotta be some kind of.
I
Right.
mean, think about medieval times. They lived off of ale and mead and bread.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
it's just
all
carbs.
Yeah, all carbs.
All carbs. I think
But they
only
only lived up to 35 years old.
that's true. They didn't make it long.
We'll all be dead by now, you know.
It needs to be a category in like a race, like a gravel race, especially. It's like we'll call it the ethanol race or something like that. Like you got to pick your liquor or drink of choice, and that's all you're allowed to drink. Back in the Tour de France, they used to go in and raid stores and take wine and champagne and beer and
throw
those guys did
their
cigarettes,
slinging their tires over their backs. Like they were the hard men.
Yeah, Marco Pantani was doing lines.
Listen, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes
to get up those mountains.
Yeah.
Some of those guys, it's just how it rolls, though.
Just got to do it.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, so on the last day of Ragbrai, this guy on the Harley Davidson runs over this lady. He had a whole left lane open. We're up in Northeast side. There's no traffic up there. It's just horse and buggy. He's got his kid on the back. Just runs over this older lady. Just runs right over. And then the cops, the state troopers were like half a mile, on the next road crossing.
Mm-hmm.
They were there shortly, and he's like, "Oh no, it was her fault." And there's like only 400-500 witnesses.
Yeah.
And the guy was just kind of standing there, just chit-chatting. I'm like, you should be in handcuffs, man. You had almost killed this lady, and he did this with his kid on the back of his motorcycle.
Well, that's when everybody in spandex should have just beat the ever-living snot out of him.
Like, seriously. It was just, I don't even see the reason why he did this. There was a wide open road, flat road, but he just ran her over, and he was going to get away with it, It was
Were you there? Did you see it?
Yeah, we're like not very far from it. Yeah.
Mm.
And then another dude came, one of the first climbs that we did that day. He's probably doing 60 miles an hour, with maybe 2,000 people on the road, just flying. And the more people told him to slow down, the faster he went.
Yeah.
And it was raining too. You couldn't hardly see anything. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Literally, you're going to have maybe 2 seconds against these riders moving at 55 miles an hour. Like, take your time. Like just calm down. But it was kind of scary. So I've been telling people you have to ride with a radar light or a mirror. There's just any more. If you're on the road, you got to do it. There's just There's no, it's either $150 and the mirror is even cheaper, or your life. Only get one life.
I think the radar, I like the Garmin Varia, or if you want to use the Trek Carback or whatever Wahoo's is. I think it is the best piece of bike technology that's out there, both for like peace of mind and safety. Because it just allows you to know whatever's behind you. You can see it right there on your head unit, and if you see it's red and it's yelling at you, you're ready.
And
time to go.
If you don't have that kind of money, a mirror.
Yeah.
A mirror. Yeah, a mirror.
I mean, they're $15.
Yeah. If you don't want the one on your helmet, you can put one on your freaking handlebar.
Mine's on my helmet. I glance and I can see. I mean, and I'm always watching it.
Yeah. You have to. And especially, inevitably you're going to be on a busy road, right? It's just how it is riding. I think it's such a small investment. So my PSA, if you can't afford the radar, buy a mirror. And Iowa now passed the hands-free law, so if they catch you with just even holding your phone, you're
okay, this is great and all, but enforce it a little bit. Seriously, all you need to do is enforce it every now and again, and the word's going to get out. Oh shit, I got pulled over for looking at my phone, oh, son of a bitch, and then because they'll pass the law and then they won't enforce it, and what the what the
Yeah.
hell does that matter? And
Well,
what do you get out of it?
yesterday we're going on Monday Night Gravel. You know that where the old recycle center in Iowa City used to be,
Yeah.
and the street goes towards the sheriff's department, the jail. You know that. So we're going towards World of Bikes, and the Johnson County Administration building is right there. We have a green light, so we at a green sidewalk light. So we run out by the shop. This dude almost runs us over, and guess what he's doing? He's on his phone.
Yeah.
He just rolls up and gets ready to turn. I'm like, but we, luckily I saw him coming. I'm like, this guy doesn't look like he's slowing down. But yeah, it's just kind of. I'm thinking they're gonna do a sting operation, kind of like how they do in Hawaii. In Hawaii, you'll have a cop go park on like one of the overpasses, and then he's got these binos. He's kind of checking the cars from far away, and then he's reporting to the cop, 2 to 3 miles down the road, like, hey, this license plate, they're on their phone. You get up there, they pull you over, $300 ticket. Let's try this again, And they will just do a sting like that all day. And I think they're gonna, it's gonna be a huge money grab for the state, and I think they're gonna do it eventually. So hopefully that will help.
I hope they do because I feel like people are just being just so irresponsible with how they treat other people. Everybody's talking about, oh, you don't respect me, you don't respect me. Well, put your freaking phone down. Even when I'm driving, I drive into work every day, and I look beside me, and I just want to. My truck gets any older, I'm just going to start bumping. Oh, sorry about that. You're on your phone, huh? Well,
yeah. You're the one that bumped into me.
Yeah, you're the one that bumped into me. Pull me over. Come on, let's call the cops. Let's have him check your phone and see who was on the phone and who wasn't.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting.
You're getting me fired up, are you? Get me fired up.
No, let's not fire you up anymore. But yeah, that was the last town here. Go ahead.
So the bike shop, Flat Tire Company, we've got ourselves a Silka account now, and I think we're going to get the Silka wax system, and talking about getting a couple of the pumps, the Silka.
Yeah, are you going to be able to get those in?
I think so. I think we're going to try and order a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, they're available now. I've seen them in several shops.
Are they available?
Have you seen the Bontrager pump yet?
Yes,
yeah.
I have.
The pretty cool. One you mean?
Yeah, what do you think?
I mean, I think they're all the same.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like 6 one, half dozen the other. The Silka one, I'm sure, is the best. No doubt.
It is the best.
But,
I told you guys I got Yvonne one.
But, oh, sweet. What a nice, smart move. Buy her something and then get yourself something.
It was her birthday present, which was.
Did you get the little one or the big one? Yeah, happy birthday, Yvonne.
Happy birthday.
Huh?
I think I missed sending her a happy birthday. It was yesterday, wasn't it?
You're not gonna get a Christmas card this year.
Hey, wish my mom a happy birthday. It's her 70th birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Grams.
Yeah, happy birthday, Beth.
Oh,
happy birthday, Beth. Yeah, but
thanks, Rika.
Yeah.
So did you get Yvonne the big one or the little one?
The big one. This guy here.
No, not.
I just didn't see. The small one's okay, but Yvonne likes to do the longer rides and stuff, and just in case you're having a bad day, flats and whatever. I feel like having the little bit bigger one, the battery life is gonna. I mean, even the small ones are really decent, but
yeah.
Well, you finally got her a big one.
Finally.
Yeah.
She's been asking.
Look at that. Okay. So I didn't realize that they're gonna have they now have him available.
He's doing everything he can to weigh her down, just to make her slower.
Yeah. Well,
she carries all of his gear.
We're leaving for Minnesota Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're doing the day across Minnesota. The dam. 242. But it's like the whole ride, I guess, is like 6,000 feet of climbing in in 240 some miles.
Oh shit, that's nothing.
Yeah, like I'm like, man, I
Like,
don't think I have the pedaling endurance to go 200. I just haven't trained for that distance this year.
yeah. Oh, you
But
could.
with that much elevation, you got it. Even
You
Graham
could.
can do it.
You could.
Listen, I can't, but I can. Give me. I'll take an e-bike. I'll sack for you. I got to get ready for Sea Otter. Hey, another one we got to put on our list, guys. So the Rift
Yes.
in
Yeah.
Iceland, not the gravel race. I
That-
do not want to do the gravel race because I heard
What do you
recaps
wanna
from the
do?
gravel race. I've heard it's the bumpiest gravel race there is.
Yeah. But you're
Uh,
riding lava rocks.
yeah, but the mountain bike race, which is in a couple months, so not this year but next year, we should think about going to the Rift.
Oh,
Mountain bike race.
Mountain bike
I'll be
racing.
down for that.
I got a mountain bike.
Yeah, I think it would suit you and me a little better, Jason. And Aria, he'll have to dust off his mountain bike, but
Well,
he could do it.
Hey, I ride my mountain bike pretty regularly. I just don't post my ride on Strava.
Oh,
That thing
Yeah.
is ancient. That
I know.
mountain bike.
2018, 2019.
Oh my.
16.
16.
No, it's 2018, I think.
No,
2019.
that's 16.
So they have a mountain bike race, huh?
Yeah.
Where the hell's that? Let's
Where
see.
or when?
No, where is their mountain bike?
Iceland. It's a small little island.
No, the where do you find the information?
I don't know
Where
that.
to stay is the question. When oh, okay, they have some good accommodations. Okay, I can get behind this.
Send me, Aria. I bet I could get along with the Icelandic people. I kind of look that way.
Oh
You
yeah.
probably could. Yeah, you do. Yeah. I think you're feeling pretty good.
I'll grow my beard out, pretend I'm a Viking. It'll be great.
Is it called the Rift Mountain Bike Race?
I think so. I think Lauf sponsors it.
Yeah, because isn't that where Lauf is from?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you
Oh, yeah, there we
shave
go.
this
Right
down
there.
here and grow it out a little bit. Quinn Simmons, you'll get a free ride.
Don't do the Quinn Simmons beard. No.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. Okay, okay. So yeah, it's coming up. What's the weather like in August?
Oh, I bet it's amazing.
Excellent.
I bet it's cool, like 60
Yeah.
degrees.
Yeah. 60 or
But yeah.
70.
So next
Oh, he's
year,
riding with short sleeves and
we should do it.
But if he's from Iceland, he's used to the weather.
yeah.
You know. Okay, so let's listeners, if you guys are listening, let's plan for this next year. Let's go ride bikes.
Let's
Mountain
Aria,
bike
we need
night.
to start a Patreon.
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
We should actually. We will do Sea Otter. We're gonna see who is the slowest mixed surfaces listener. Slowest mixed surfaces host. You know. So you guys
Not me.
better get your
It's
Just
not
saying,
me.
not me.
your training right going because I am gonna rip your legs off.
Oh, bro,
I am gonna be.
you put me on the line and it's public. I will ruin myself to make sure that I don't lose to you. I will ruin myself.
Man,
It's coming up. We're gonna do it. We're gonna find out.
You commit me to it.
all right.
When's registration for Sea Otter?
Sea Otter. Let's see here. I think it's gonna be probably closely after Big Sugar wraps up. I think then
probably
yeah.
September, huh?
Is it a lottery or can we get a spot? Aria, can you pull some strings and get us a spot?
I think I can. I got some angles that I can work.
Press accommodations?
Yeah, I think I got
Press
some
pass.
angles that can work.
Can you guys imagine me with a press pass walking around there like an idiot?
No.
Like,
No, it'll be crazy. But I rode these tires here, guys. I switched these Terra Continentals. Man,
are they gravel
already
tires
have-
or are they mountain bike tires?
gravel tires.
What did you like about them?
So they're quiet for a knobby tire, and the rolling on the road versus my Bontrager's is just.
Well,
this is the fast tire.
if we're up against Bontrager,
Yeah, I've not
Now-
heard good things about the Bontrager Batasas and the Gironas. I've heard bad
So the
things.
Bitasso is great all around tire. I think if you just, you don't have money to just throw around and try different tires, the Bitasso is a good all-around tire. Does well. It's fairly resilient. I mean, I've hit it on rocks and I could hear my rim, and I look down and the tire's still rolling. No
Only
problems.
Bontrager tire that I've liked and ridden is the R3.
Yep.
Is it the R3?
I like the
that's a good
X2.
tire.
X2 is good.
But no, I've been. This is my go-to tire. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set it up. They have a sleek version that's still knobby on the outside, but that's what I'm gonna do for Call 4 and Gravel Worlds, because none of those races, require a lot of bite in the back.
Super smooth.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
even
running
the single
Ramblers.
track Core 4 is smooth.
I'm running Ramblers this weekend.
And yeah. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
Who's talking to us? Anybody on the line?
Zoran's been up there.
Good job, Zoran. Wait a
Yeah.
He's our
Keeping
most
us
dedicated
company.
listener.
People have been coming and going. We've got 9 people watching right now, so not bad. Yeah. Any questions? I think. By the way, did you notice there was no overheating today?
Yeah. And it's hot in your basement.
Yeah. I put my A game camera today down here. Yeah. I put my Sony. The Sony is like the king of doesn't care what you can be filming in an oven. It's like we'll record, So that's what I'm running with today. No problems.
We can see all your blemishes and pores and everything because of that awesome camera.
It's like it's the real deal, Look
Whoa, that was crazy.
really fast, right? Really fast. Yeah. But it's I don't like to put it down here because then you can't, Jason. No way. Look at that. Nope. Look
You
at
just
that.
don't have the lighting you have. You got the halo light around your camera, don't you?
No, I do not. It's just
Where's your light out there?
I'm a Sony gangster, was what we call him. I'm actually, what do they call? I'm a Sony ship, just for their cinema line. The other cameras I don't care about. Their cinema line is crazy.
It's called nerd. I think is the appropriate vernacular.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Zoran's got something. Oh, Pink Coyote. Zoran was out there yesterday. M&G. He was riding his Pink Coyote. His hot tail.
Oh, his Epic, his Specialized Epic.
Yeah, that thing is nice. She's pretty, man. She's pretty. Let's see if we can find it. But I think let's see here. Yeah, that color is nice.
Yeah, I keep trying to get Zoran to come down here, ride that bike on some real mountain bike trails. Taylor's coming down next week. I'm going to take him on a mountain biking tour, motorcycling tour too. Be fun.
Lily was down on the Monday night yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's a Pink Coyote.
Pink Panther.
Yeah, I said I wanted to call it Pink Panther, but you said you wanted the Pink Coyote.
Pink Coyote.
Yeah, I wanted the Pink Coyote, but in full suspension though. We want to go Epic Evo here. Look at this thing. I don't know, man. I better stop looking at bikes. All right, guys. Shall we wrap it up?
Think so.
All right.
I got to ride tomorrow. I got to rest up.
What you got going on tomorrow?
I don't know. You tell me. I got a dirty mountain bike behind me. I got a road bike that I haven't ridden in a while. So it's between those two. Should I do a long road ride or a mountain bike ride?
What's the temperatures?
Hot.
Yeah.
Mountain bike ride.
Might want to stay in the woods and go early.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Is it
maybe I'll
pretty
do
rocky
that.
down there? The humidity is pretty crazy.
Yeah. So should I do downhill or more just flowy
Cross
single
country.
track?
Cross country, man. Just
All right, flowy single
Sit
track.
work
it
on-
is.
6
Just go
mile
over the
uphill. Just do straight uphill. Don't do anything else.
Zoran said zone 2. Zone 2.
Zone 2. All right,
Cross
zone
country.
2 on the mountain bike. We can't do zone 2 on the mountain bike. We've already determined that.
You can if you have flow trails, but you have to be disciplined.
Do the mountain bike on the flattest road you have there. Zone 2.
You know one of the greatest sayings I ever heard is you don't want to be a slave to your emotions.
That's
You
true.
have to be disciplined. right?
just gonna go send it.
You know, so if you have a plan, you gotta stick with it. You can't be like, oh, I'm feeling this way. No, you gotta be like, no, we're doing this. We're gonna go zone 2. This is, I can't be the slowest mixed surfaces host at Seattle because the whole world's gonna be watching.
It's true.
Go
hard.
So there's that.
The slowest is a contest between the two of you. Just saying.
Oh, so Jason, you almost think you have it in the bag.
Yeah, it's
almost.
Okay.
Almost.
I'm actually getting really hyped about this now. I'm gonna go ride my trainer tonight and then go ride tomorrow.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna start throwing shade, a lot of shade the week before.
Can't
so
wait.
That you guys are all on your bikes the week before, and I'm just gonna chill.
Well, the scariest thing I have is probably flying a bike out because I've never packed a bike before, and that's.
Well, Jason's a mechanic.
Oh, that's right. Jason can put my bike back together.
As long as they don't break our seat state, our chain state, we good.
I will say, take the derailleur off.
Just take it off.
If you have,
just disconnect it. Take it off. Put it in a baggie.
Even transmission.
And you can put it back on for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Even transmission.
That makes you feel a lot better because that was my big fear. Not losing to you guys. I'm going to beat you guys. I was worried about a mechanical. So.
Yeah, I mean,
we need to
transmission.
Oh, I have GRX DI too. So
yeah, transmission you can leave on there, but I'd still probably take it off.
Yeah,
it's just nicer packing the bike.
All right.
The loose parts off.
All right, guys.
Well, I'm a dream of whooping your asses at the Sea Otter and riding at the Rift. So it's good. It's a good thought to leave on. So
yes. All right.
First, second, third. All right, it's good to see.
Hey Ria, we're gonna dock Graham a couple minutes for not showing up, and then you get docked like a whole week last week because you didn't show up.
Yeah, you bailed on us the night before.
Yeah,
$5 of Spotify is sending us. Yes, and you and I getting 250. Graham's getting 0 for this part.
240, 249, 249.
Yeah, there you go. We'll give it a couple cents.
A little token. All right, see you guys.
Thanks, sir.
See you guys.